from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Hi, good morning. It's Friday, May 7th, and happy Friday and happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Absolutely happy Mother's Day. Thinking about what to do this weekend, we love that more and more things are opening up. Things are getting closer to normal. And we have good news. 5 local cinemas are reopening starting today.
That's right. Regal made the announcement this week saying that they are going to open their theaters in San Antonio on Friday, so today, after closing twice during the coronavirus pandemic. So they will open with Mortal Kombat and Godzilla vs. Kong, along with other new releases.
So here are the following theaters reopening: Regal Alamo Quarry, Regal Cielo Vista, Regal Hebner Oaks, Regal Northwoods, and Regal Live Oak. But one of them is not coming back.
Yeah, this is the one located on Vance Jackson Road. This is a Regal Fiesta 16 cinema. In recent years, I was telling Mark, I used to like to go here because this was kind of the discounted theater. Yeah,
it permanently closed early this year, according to Weingarten Realty, which owns Fiesta Trails. Their senior VP and director of the Central Region told us back in February the cinema fully vacated from that property there on Vance Jackson.
But the good news is most of the theaters are opening again.
And Regal's the second largest movie chain here in the U.S. They had announced they would start reopening their nearly 550 locations across the U.S. last month. And here we are. It's May 7th, and the 5 Regal theaters in San Antonio are finally reopening today. So great news.
Yeah, it is great news.
Oh, quick note. Yes. When you are at the theater, even if you're sitting in your chair, unless you're eating and drinking, you're going to have to wear a mask the entire time at Regal theaters.
Yes, that is a little side note that we have here on KSAT.com. Let's look at today's 9 at 9. Pfizer and BioNTech announced this morning they are starting the process to seek full FDA approval in the U.S. for their COVID-19 vaccine. It will likely take several months for the FDA to review additional data and make a decision.
India reported more than 414,000 new coronavirus cases in a single day, its highest total ever. The Indian Prime Minister is facing growing pressure to impose a harsh nationwide lockdown to slow the spread.
Vice President Kamala Harris will take part in a virtual meeting with Mexico's President Andrés Manuel López Obrador today. The vice president is hoping to get Mexico's help to contain the surge of migrants seeking to enter the U.S.
Homeland Security investigating after San Antonio police say 80 to 100 people escaped from the back of a big rig at a Far East Side truck stop. One person was taken to a hospital due to dehydration. 28 others were healthy and put onto VIA buses.
The Biden administration says unaccompanied migrant children now spend an average of around 24 hours in Border Patrol custody. That's down 75% from more than 100 hours reported in March.
Austin police working to figure out Longhorn linebacker Jake Ellinger's cause and death. The younger brother of quarterback Sam Ellinger was found dead yesterday near the UT campus. Investigators say the death is not considered suspicious.
Idaho police say a 6th grade girl brought a gun to her middle school and opened fire yesterday. 2 students and a custodian were hurt but are expected to survive. A teacher was able to disarm the girl.
Texas House advanced a restrictive election bill early this morning. The bill would greatly empower partisan poll watchers and prohibit election officials from mailing out absentee ballot applications unless a voter asks for it first.
A Black History film series kicks off tonight right here in San Antonio. The free event will be outside the Cost House in La Villita. You can take a look at the film schedule sponsored by the San Antonio African American Community Archive and Museum right now on KSAT.com. And that's today's 9 at 9. And again, that film festival kicks off tonight, so it looks like the weather will work out for it.
That's right. What are your plans for Mother's Day weekend, Steph?
Well, I'm hoping to get a run in early because it's going to be too hot to run. So I have a short window to run, and I think there might be sprinkles, but I'm still going to go out there.
And what are Luis and Rooney planning? Do you know, or is it a surprise?
I think it's a surprise.
Good.
I might have, I've been hearing like little whispers, and so we'll see about the rest of the day later.
Good, good. Well, it's going to be a great weekend around here in South Texas. It is going to be notably warmer. Let's leave the details to Justin Horn staying by. How are we looking overall, Justin?
It looks pretty good this weekend. Hot and humid, though. That's going to be the case on Mother's Day. So just a heads up, Steph's definitely right. If you have plans to go for a run. You're going to want to do it in the morning. Temperatures will be that warm during the afternoon. Let's talk rain chances real quick, too. I think Saturday and Sunday, we're just talking about a 10% chance. No big deal. I think storms generally stay away from us. But as we get into next week, frontal boundary will be in place. The ups our rain chances. We'll get some more shots at hopefully some beneficial rain and some showers and storms. Today, up around 88 degrees, southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. To be mostly sunny. We got off to another great start this morning, 50s and 60s yet again. But this is the last morning of that because that humidity returns in a big way tomorrow morning. Pollen count is in, molds, grass, pecan, all low. This is great news. Everything's dropping there. Temperature-wise, in the 70s here across Barrett County, 60s as you get into the hill country. And most of us are in the 80s today. You got around 88 degrees here in town with those light southeasterly winds. We'll talk more about this weekend forecast and analyze some of those rain chances next week. Coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
Thank you, Justin. We had an ugly morning commute for folks coming in on I-10 out near Leon Springs. Things appear to have improved. Right now, you're looking live at 410 at San Pedro. There's 410 at Culebra. If we see any accidents, we will point them out in this hour of GMSA.
And top stories we're following today. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office wants your help tracking down the person who shot and killed a man on the far west side.
Happened yesterday afternoon at a home on Palmetto Way, not far from Culebra and Alamo Parkway. Deputies looking for the driver of the vehicle on your screen. It's a silver gray Nissan Altima, and it has some sort of discoloration on the hood. Investigators believe the suspect's in his 20s, is thin, and has light skin. And if you have any information on that case, you're asked to call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office at 210-335-6070 or email bcsotips@bear.org. Deputies still do not know why the victim was shot, and the medical examiner's office has not released the name. Meanwhile, San Antonio police dealing with a shooting investigation of their own. Officers telling us a 3-year-old girl was grazed by a bullet. It happened around 12:30 this morning at the Rosemont at Highland Park Apartments on Rigsby Avenue. That's not far from I-10 on the southeast side. Police say multiple shots were fired outside that apartment and went through a window, and one bullet grazed the girl in the foot. She was taken to San Antonio Children's Hospital, and she is expected to recover. Detectives don't know what led to the shooting, and they are still looking for suspects. The Lone Star Fugitive Task Force made an arrest in a case of a deadly shooting and carjacking. That suspect found and arrested without any issues yesterday at a home out in Bandera. Bandera County Sheriff's Office issued an arrest warrant for 30-year-old Abelardo Daniel Garcia. They believe he was involved in a shooting and carjacking that left 2 people dead. They did not tell us when that happened. Authorities say Garcia avoided being caught after a high-speed chase, and the task force was called in to help find him. It's not clear right now what charges he's facing. In your other morning headlines, scary moments as a school bus filled with kids is carjacked. A new jobs report out this morning, and a woman gets too up close and personal with a hawk she had to rescue. RJ Marcus is here with those stories this morning. Hey, good morning, RJ.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We got some hawk hijinks this morning. Yeah, we'll get to that one. It's some pretty cool video that's gone viral now. But yeah, let's go ahead and start, guys, first with that nightmare scenario for any parent and kid who take the bus to school. A bus filled with students was hijacked by a man carrying a gun. So this happened in South Carolina when an Army trainee got on a bus with 18 children and the driver inside. Officials just released surveillance video of these scary moments. Army officials say the man jumped the fence line at Fort Jackson with his issued rifle and was trying to actually just go home. So there was no ammunition in the gun. The trainee later forced the driver and kids off the bus, and no one was injured. Still, it was a very tense situation for everybody involved.
Probably one of the scariest calls that we could get in law enforcement as a school district is that a school bus has been hijacked with kids on it with someone with a gun.
Yeah, some scary stuff there. The trainee actually left the bus on the side of the road because he couldn't drive it. He also left his rifle there, and he was taken into custody a short time after that incident. All right, guys, now to video this morning of a store owner who was sucker punched inside his store in Washington, D.C., and police say it could be a possible hate crime. So the attack happened Tuesday and was caught on the store's surveillance camera. You can see there right there on the side of your screen there. An Asian store owner says the man walked into the store and asked to open a package and look at the product. So when the store owner told him no, he wouldn't do it, the man started punching him in the face, and then the store owner said he made racist comments before leaving. So we saw that video right there. The owner's wife actually jumped in to stop the attack. Police are still looking for the man who punched that store owner. Okay, guys, switching gears a little bit here. So there's a new jobs report this morning, and while the country is getting back to work or getting people back to work, the numbers show that we are still struggling. More than 266,000 jobs were added last month, but that's a sharp decline from the report in March, and the unemployment rate actually ticked up a bit to 6.1%, which is also a slight increase from last month. Experts say it's a sign that businesses are struggling to find workers even as more open up. The hospitality sector, like restaurants, bars, and hotels, many San Antonio businesses are part of this, were caught flat-footed by reopenings so fast that they have not been able to fill all their positions. Now, most economists do expect job growth to strengthen as more people get the COVID vaccine. And finally, this Friday morning, some great video of a hawk rescue in New Hampshire. So this little hawk was apparently so grateful, you'll see here in a bit, that it actually didn't want to leave. So let's check out what happened here. Courtney Langley saw this young hawk go underwater in her pool, and he was struggling to get out. You can see it right there in the corner. She didn't want it to drown, so she figured out a way to help.
Hi there, little guy. I know I'm gonna try and help you get out. Just don't kill me, okay? We're gonna do this together. You ready? I'm gonna go find a stick.
Okay, so Courtney actually got the hawk out. She reached inside with her arm, and then she ended up getting this guy out. So the little guy was apparently so grateful that he just wanted to hang out on Courtney's arm. She recorded the whole thing.
We are currently on minute 10, and I'm shaking so bad. And this guy will not leave. He's still on my arm.
Unbelievable stuff there. Yeah, so imagine just holding that guy there for about a good 20 minutes. And check this out. Courtney's actually pregnant too, 8 months pregnant, and she managed to get this guy out. So the hawk flew away about 10 minutes after that video that she posted right there. Animal officials say it was probably just trying to dry out and get its strength back. So she and her family have not seen the hawk again since this rescue.
The amazing thing is that she's able to hold it together enough to hold the hawk.
Yes.
And still
have her phone going.
Record with her phone.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I love the pan over though, because she's like, this guy's like literally right here, like a foot away from my face.
Yeah. Well, he looked very happy to be in her company.
Yeah, I'm sure he was very happy to be out there. Yeah.
She saved him. All right, RJ, we'll see you in a bit.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Right now, 9:10 on your Friday morning. About 73 degrees, still ahead on GMSA at 9.
A diplomat from an African country accused of spying on a St. Mary's University Zoom class. Who were they watching and why? It's a story straight out of Hollywood full of political intrigue. We'll debrief the producer who stumbled on the story.
And also coming up, we are fired up for Fiesta this year. KSAT 12 proud to sponsor the Porch Parade. We're going to talk about that when we come back and show you one house that's already showing its true Fiesta colors. Coming up.
Impressive stuff. Thank you, David. Right now, let's check stocks, and they are up about 147 points at 34,696. We'll be right back. Good morning and welcome back. About 9:14, San Antonio is trying something completely new for 2021. It's a Fiesta Porch Parade.
People around the city are encouraged to show their Fiesta spirit by decorating their homes, their businesses, and schools for a chance at tons of prizes.
David Sears live right now with one homeowner who's already got a head start. Hey there, David. Good morning.
Viva Fiesta. I would crack a Coscaroni, but then I'd have to clean up Rick's yard. So I'm not ready to do the cleanup work yet. So we hadn't got that far. But yeah, we are very, very excited here at KSAT 12 to be a sponsor of this big event. It's a little different this year, as you guys were talking about, because of the pandemic. So people are already starting to get their houses fiested. Is that a word? Fiested? Looking good. They got those Fiesta colors coming for this big contest that we're sponsoring. It's the Flambeau Parade and the Battle Flowers Parade kind of combined for this Porch Parade. And Rick Ramirez is with us. So just talk a little bit about how excited you were when you heard about this Porch Parade and the ability to decorate your house and hopefully win some prizes.
I was extremely excited. Just the idea of, hey, a contest is a contest. And not being able to do Fiesta parades this year was a little bummer, So decided to decorate. Had plenty of time to work on my arts and crafts. So put it all together and voila, yeah. So
how much did you miss Fiesta last year?
All of it. It was a very depressing not being able to, do the river parade or any of the other parades. The flambeaus, an incredible evening, go out, have dinner, and then, step out onto the street and then just, enjoy the rest of the evening. Try not to get too drunk on that, but yeah.
Well, I think there's NIOSA this year a little bit anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly.
What are you looking forward to the most that you might have missed last year that you really were excited about coming back this year?
Well, the King William, is after everything's already done, something to relax, go home, do something with family, all the arts and crafts and what have you. So it's something that I really want to do that again.
Real quick, talk about the theme of your house and what was your inspiration?
The inspiration was the Battle of Flowers. It's something I've always enjoyed. So brought out the big colors of daisies, tulips, and went all at it with the cans of spray paint.
Yeah, you got a couple of cans of spray paint, it looks like. But it looked good.
Thank you.
There's your inspiration, folks. So Rick's kind of set the table for you. He's got the bar out there, so let's see what some other people can do. And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to talk about how you go about decorating your house and how you go about entering it in the contest that we're having. We got some great prizes for you to win. Rick's excited about some of these prizes.
Oh, yes, I am.
So we're going to bring up the competition. So we'll talk about that and some of the more events coming up this year for Fiesta. We are excited about Fiesta. So Viva Fiesta, Mark and Steph. We'll be back in the next half hour.
Awesome, David. We look forward to a beautiful house there. We love it.
Good job. All right, we'll talk to David in just a little bit, and I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Steph and I are hosting a Porch Parade Fiesta special next month, so stay tuned. You'll be hearing more about that. That's all we're going to say about that right now.
Okay, we're excited about it, and the decorations we've seen have been really nice so far.
Yes, so we're excited about it, and the feedback overall has been fantastic. A lot of people just loving how unique and different this is. At least, again, we're doing something this year, something better than nothing.
And I love the spirit of San Antonio. It doesn't matter what's going on, we're going to figure it out, we're going to do it, and it's going to look good.
Yes, sir.
The house looks great, by the way. It's a great way to start, and we look forward to the events coming up. And good weather today. If you've been outside, maybe you're outside decorating the house, it's a great day for it. We started off very nice once again. It will be near 90 this afternoon, but hey, we're in May. We would expect to be somewhere in that range. It's still quiet. Lots of blue skies today. So morning drizzle, though, tomorrow. That's when you start to notice the changes. It'll be fairly hot this weekend and a pretty humid Mother's Day, too. And next week, we'll get some scattered showers and storms. It'll probably cool us down a little bit. Hopefully bring some more beneficial rain. Here's a look at the time lapse. It was nice this morning. We had a couple of thin high clouds move across the sky, but that has been about it. 72 at the airport. Dew point is at 60. This number's trying to climb a little bit. Still okay. Still doesn't feel that humid outside, but again, you'll start to feel it by tonight. 67 Canyon Lake, 72 in New Braunfels, 63 in Comfort, 68 Tarpley, 73 out in Del Rio. And temperatures today make it up into the upper 80s, close to 90 here in town. And of course, we will see some 90s down to the south and west where it's been awful hot last couple days. Here's a look at the dew points. So we're in the low 60s now. That puts us almost in the muggy category. And the numbers even higher as you get out towards Gonzales. Pretty sticky there, 65. And as we mentioned, these numbers will climb tonight. And then by tomorrow morning, we've got dew points in the upper 60s, close to 70. That should lead to some drizzle. So it could be a little damp on your Saturday morning. And I think we could see a little bit of fog, too. Take a look at this computer model showing the threat for some fog by 6 a.m. on your Saturday. There could be some low visibility in spots. So just a heads up there. Now let's walk you through the forecast. And we mentioned the clouds, the drizzle, the fog. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow. Then it clears out some. We should see partly cloudy skies. You will notice, though, this model does develop a storm late tomorrow afternoon. It's possible out west in Mexico. Now, the big question becomes, does it cross over into Texas? I can't rule it out, but I say it's a pretty low chance. As we get into Sunday, more morning clouds, and then we'll break into partly cloudy skies on Sunday. There could be a storm or two off to our north and northeast for Mother's Day. But as we go forward in time here, this is 6 p.m. Monday. Frontal boundary starts to sink in, pulls up stationary, and with that around, we should see some pretty decent chances for some showers and storms. I think Tuesday, as it stands right now, probably our best chance. Real quick, Mother's Day forecast. Shout out to my wife and my mom. I had to throw it in there. 88 degrees on Mother's Day, partly cloudy skies. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Breezy, Saturday, fog drizzle to start, 10% chance on Sunday, but 30% chance Monday, 40% chance on Tuesday, and a 30% chance on Wednesday.
You realize the extra points you just earned?
Yes,
I know. As you should.
They're probably not watching, but.
No, they are. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to your mom and to your wife.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
9:21, about 75 degrees.
And still ahead on GMSA at 9, the jury selection process is a very critical first step in a trial. Erica Hernandez will join us to debrief why wearing masks could make the process harder for lawyers.
All right, I'm here trying to juggle everything. Are you in love with my new friend yet? This is Pixie, you guys. And let me tell you, it gets better because over here, her sister, Trixie. Stick around with us because just ahead on GMSA at 9, we're with Kate from San Antonio Pets Alive on the big need right now with pets in our community. We'll be back.
And welcome back. It's about 9:24. A room full of dogs may sound like a dream for pet lovers, but for San Antonio Pets Alive, they say it means they're in desperate need of fosters and adopters in order to save more lives.
Alicia Beretta live outside San Antonio's Pets Alive's Marbach location with more on their current need. And you are hanging out with some real cuties, Alicia.
Oh my goodness, look at her. This is Pixie. She's about 3 months old. She's a mix of cuteness and adorable, and she needs a home very soon. She's so cute. We want to get right to it. So there's a big need. Yes, we talked about maybe so many animals, and for pet lovers, yeah, it's a dream, but right now you'll need so much help. You're Kate. Yes. This is Kate, you guys. She's the director for community engagement here at San Antonio Pets Alive, and we have her with her sister Trixie here.
Yes, and these are just 2 of our hundreds of animals right now who need either foster homes or adoptive homes. San Antonio Pets Alive rescues almost 5,000 animals every year, if not a little bit more. So there's a great need for our adoption program as well as our foster program.
So if you're falling in love with these 2, again, they're sisters, Pixie and Trixie, although currently at this moment they're not yet available for adoption, there is an option for
Yes. So we actually have a pre-adoption option where, let's say you meet your puppy who's not quite yet ready to go home, but you fall in love with them. You can actually do a pre-adoption where you pay their adoption fee, and then you're able to essentially put a hold on them for when they're ready to go to their forever home. And then you get to take them home. But let's say that's a great way for us to make sure that these animals are able to, find their forever families.
Kate, thank you so much. Pixie, Trixie, thank you so much. You can hear them all. You're so cute. So we're going to have more information on just, again, oh my goodness. Their safety, how they're doing, and then of course how you can either adopt or foster Pixie, Trixie, or any of the hundreds of other animals that are available for rescue right now. Reporting live, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.
Alicia, I think Pixie was ready to jump off the table and jump in your car to go home with you. Thanks, Alicia.
Yeah, probably. She's hyper. She's sweet.
Thanks, Alicia. 9:27.
And still ahead on GMSA at 9.
In-person trials will start. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to mention breaking news. We'll come back to it. In-person trials will start back up here in Bexar County next month, and jury selection will be a central part of those trials. Erica Hernandez joins us to debrief why the process is really more about deselection.
And NOAA recently released a new set of climate normals for the United States. Katie Blake explains what this means for San Antonio in today's Climate Minute.
And remember the 2004 movie Hotel Rwanda with Don Cheadle? Well, the man he played became a U.S. citizen and part-time San Antonio resident. Wait till you hear his story of genocide, kidnapping, and espionage that includes spying here in San Antonio. We'll debrief that story next.
A top diplomat at the Rwandan embassy in Washington is accused of spying on a St. Mary's University Zoom class last month.
The story about the cyber intrusion with a San Antonio twist broke earlier this week, but who were they spying on and why? St. Mary's University believes the spy snuck into the class to keep tall on Paul Rusesabagina's son, a student here, and other family members who were attending the class. Rusesabagina, known for saving lives during the country's 1994 genocide, Don Cheadle portrayed him in the movie Hotel Rwanda.
Rusesabagina Bagina, a vocal critic of Rwanda's current government, later became a U.S. citizen and San Antonio resident. Last summer, he was kidnapped during a trip overseas and awaits trial in solitary confinement in Rwanda. Viewed by many as a hero of human rights, international efforts to get him released continue. In the meantime, his family says spying by Rwandan diplomats amounts to nothing more than harassment and intimidation.
Well, Daniel Villanueva is a veteran sports producer here at KSAT. He actually put this story together for us, joins us from home to debrief the story. Thanks for joining us, Daniel.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel. So how does a longtime sports producer in San Antonio stumble upon a story like this?
Well, actually, I've been trying to talk to Mr. Rosessa Bagina for years when I learned that he and his family were living here. And I had reached out to his people, and it just never worked out where we could meet and talk. But it was only upon doing this interview that I realized that how they take privacy so seriously. You know, they try to stay away from the spotlight, and the reason why is because they feel that the family is being spied on by Rwanda. So when I saw the press release saying that a classroom discussing his arrest and trial was going on, and that they were spied on, I immediately jumped on that because I had been following his career for such a long time.
So to recap, who exactly do we think this diplomat was spying on? Who all was in this Zoom class when this happened?
Well, the class was mainly made up of one professor and his class, and the guest speaker being the daughter of Paul. But his son also attends St. Mary's and was in the class as well. If you ask the family, they believe that the children were the intended targets, that they were the ones being spied on. But if you talk to the professor and one of the students we talked to, they feel the class as a whole was the one targeted because of what they were talking about. Being spied on and being followed is nothing new to the family. But because of what they were talking about, and included in that the effort to try to free Paul from Rwanda, they believe it's the subject matter in which that they were being spied on. That's why they are taking this so seriously at St. Mary's, because the fact that a foreign diplomat would spy or listen in on a class uninvited, I mean, it's appalling.
And speaking of that, tell us more about this alleged spy.
The diplomat, according to his LinkedIn, and that's how they found him because he used his real name, is a second counselor at the Rwandan embassy. And according to the family, this is a man that they know. This is a man that has followed their father for years. And so that's how they recognized him. They saw the name, and the mother was actually there. She happened to be in the class also that day. She recognized the name right away, and she's the one that pointed him out. And that's how they realized who this was. The name is very, very familiar to the family, and this is a person who's been following Paul for years.
Daniel, what was the reaction from classmates and the school when they found out about being spied on?
So the class as a whole, there's a lot of them that feel intimidated and scared because they go to school to feel safe. They go to school to have an open discussion about things and don't think they should have to check themselves to see what they're talking about. The fact that somebody was listening in, it scared a number of students, but it also has forced a couple of them to want to get involved in this even more because of what has happened. So some feel very intimidated and are kind of shying away from this. Others are want to get involved even more.
And that's understandable. All right, Daniel Villanueva, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thanks for having me, guys.
And Daniel and Steve's Preacher stories online right now at KSAT.com. We have some breaking news before we move on. Multiple news outlets are reporting that Derek Chauvin and 3 other former Minneapolis police officers have now been indicted on federal civil rights charges in connection with the death of George Floyd. We'll have more coming up in all our later newscasts.
For now, let's take a look outside with a live cam. It's pretty nice out there. We're in the 70s.
Yeah, it's been another great start. What a great week we had. A lot of sunshine, and the temperature's been very comfortable at least the last couple of days. It's going to start to heat up as we get into the weekend. And temperatures today will be fairly warm by the afternoon. We're talking upper 80s. Most of Texas is going to see the warm numbers, 80s and the 90s even. Laredo, Del Rio, probably in the 90s this afternoon. Humidity will start pouring in tomorrow, too. You'll notice there's not a lot going on other than a few showers there in the Big Bend region. Some of those high clouds may move into our neck of the woods a little bit later today, but no big deal. Forecast calls for 86 by 3 o'clock, 88 by 5 o'clock. Mostly sunny to sunny skies in southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. There will be a little bit of drizzle, I think, tomorrow morning. Then some rain chances kick in next week. We have another look at that 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Guys.
Thank you, Justin. Here's another sign of things returning to normal. Jury summonses have already been sent out for in-person trials expected to begin next month.
This morning on GMSA, our Erica Hernandez had a story about jury selection and how important it is. She joins us live to talk more about the process. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Hi, Erica. Why is jury selection so important, not just for lawyers, but for everyone involved in the process?
It is really a make or break for the trial itself, for the defendant, for the defense, for the judge. Everybody involved has a role to play, and it's very intricate. It's a dubious process. It's a tedious process that we've seen kind of play out when you're in jury duty. So it's not something we publicize all the time, but understanding the importance of every person's role in there is how a trial ends up becoming what it is, and it get to a verdict. So understanding that importance and the role that those people play kind of makes up what the trial is. And like the lawyer said this morning, the defense attorneys, it literally does make or break a case.
And you were just talking about the process right now. Tell us more about how the process of picking a jury actually works.
So most of us know when we get our jury summons, we go in and we get a number, and you kind of stick with that number throughout the day, and you get asked all kinds of questions, and there's no really formula or art or science to this because every case is so different. So the questions will vary, but the judge will be in charge of jury selection if it's on the federal side. They're the ones asking the questions. But here in district court, if you go to regular district court jury selection or jury summons, you are getting asked the questions by the attorneys. They're the ones that kind of run the show when it comes to selecting the 12 people that will be involved in this case. So it's really a process of answer simple questions, and it's a deselection process. They're not trying to pick the perfect jury. They're trying to get away with the people who they don't want.
Because of COVID, will there be any changes to how jury selection is done when trials do start back up?
Oh yeah, it's gonna look a lot different. You're not just gonna show up to the courthouse anymore. You're gonna you'll get your jury summons, you're gonna report through a Zoom meeting first, and then during that Zoom meeting, you'll be asked to do a questionnaire, and then you can ask questions of what to expect, and then you're gonna give a date. On that date is when you actually report to the courthouse and to a specific room, and all COVID protocols will be taking place. You'll have to wear your mask, which is going to be hard for attorneys because they use facial reactions and people's, just a sense of what they're kind of feeling while they're asking questions, and they won't be able to get those reactions anymore because of the face covering. So it's going to be interesting to see how this kind of plays out for attorneys and what they're going to do to make sure they do pick the right jury for a trial.
It will be interesting. Well,
yes.
Thank you, Erica, for joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Right now, it is 9:39, about 76 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
Let's go over and check in with Katie Blake to see what's coming up next.
Good morning. Yes, NOAA has recently released new climate normals for the whole country, but specifically for two of our climate reporting sites here in South Texas, San Antonio and Del Rio. What does that mean? We'll talk about it coming up next in today's Climate Minute.
9:43, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, more commonly known as NOAA, recently released a new set of climate normals for the United States.
So what does that mean, and what does our local data look like? Meteorologist Katie Blake has answers in today's Climate Minute.
Hi, Katie.
Good morning. What's normal anyway, right? Well, as you said, thanks to NOAA, we now have a new set of climate norms for the whole country, but today we're going to focus on San Antonio and Del Rio. Specifically, those are our two climate reporting sites here in the KSAT viewing area. So these climate normals cover a 30-year period and essentially are our baseline for temperature and precipitation related data. You most frequently see this kind of information on our ALMANAC graphics. It's typically what we refer to as the average here, this middle column. So what does this new data show? Before we look at it, keep in mind this is a change from a previous set of data. So this is comparing numbers from 1981 through 2010 to this new set of numbers, and that was data from 1991 through 2020. So basically what we're doing is comparing two chunks of data to see how our local climate has changed, if it has at all. So let's start with temperatures. These are a lot of numbers coming at you here. Left side there is San Antonio's numbers. The right side is Del Rio. So starting with temperature in San Antonio, the average max temperature, the warmest it gets in a single day, and that's usually our afternoon high, increased by 0.1 degree. In Del Rio, it increased by 1.5 degrees. The average minimum temperature, the coolest it gets during the day, usually our morning low, increased by 0.3 degrees in San Antonio and by 0.6 degrees in Del Rio. Lastly, the average number of days where the max temperature was at least 90 degrees, so days where it was 90 or hotter, increased by 11.8 days in San Antonio and increased by 12 days in Del Rio. Fairly significant jump there for our days where it was 90 or hotter. Now, precipitation. In both San Antonio and Del Rio, the average precipitation increased at both sites. However, that's mainly due to an increase in days with heavy precipitation. For example, the average number of days with rainfall of at least 1/10 of an inch, that went down. Same for days with precipitation of at least 1/2 inch. However, the average number of days with precipitation of at least 1 inch, so a full inch or more, actually increased in Del Rio, stayed the same here in San Antonio. So what we're seeing here is a small uptick in heavy rainfall events and less lower total events, so less kind of garden variety showers and storms, and more of those potentially flooding rainfall events. So big takeaway, we're seeing a jump in our number of 90+ degree days and also a slight uptick in those heavy rainfall events. So that's kind of a short look at what this new data shows. This was a lot of numbers. We're going to have this segment clipped on KSAT.com under the climate page if you would like to watch this again and see a little bit more information.
So a tad wetter and a tad warmer.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We can feel that over here.
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you, Katie Blake.
You're welcome.
People around San Antonio getting into the Fiesta spirit with the first ever Fiesta Porch Parade. There will be several winners, prizes, and money up for grabs.
We're checking back in with our David Sears, who is live with a Fiesta representative to talk about the contest rules.
Yeah, you know, guys, a while ago, I thought I was fired up about Fiesta, and then I talked to Rick. Now I'm really fired up Fiesta, especially standing in front of this gorgeous house decorated for our contest, the Porch Parade coming up. It's on right now, so you can decorate your house, and you can get entered in this contest. So Mark mentioned we've got all kinds of prizes and all kinds of fun going on. Fiesta is back for the most part, for what we can do when it comes to dealing with this pandemic. And Robert Coyar is with the Flambeau Parade Association. Just tell me what it was like to team up with the Battle of Flowers Parade. That's two pretty big entities getting together for this event.
It was great. We got together and we collaborated on this virtual contest, and the Battle of Flowers and Fiesta Flambeau Parade really went out and worked hard to get it together with our sponsors, Estancia del Norte, Toyota, and Amels, which in those three areas we will be giving awards for your participation. But you have to enter to KSAT.com and send your pictures, your video, whatever you have. We have the schools, we have residents, we have businesses. The prizes include, and just a few of them, a $5,000 scholarship to the schools for their fine arts department, or as they wish to use it. We also have for the homeowner nights at Estancia del Norte.
Ooh,
with
sounds good right there.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
3 meals?
3 meals.
3 meals
at the at Don Strange's restaurant, Zazo's. We also have gift cards from Amels for purchasing decorations.
Wow. See what you guys got to do? See what you can win if you enter? And all you got to do is decorate your house. And I know you're, real quick, I know you're excited about the schools. Obviously, a lot of charities, a lot of these organizations, nonprofits that were helped over all these years, not being able to be helped last year because there was no Fiesta, but you guys are excited about the schools for sure this year, right?
Yes, we are.
Some stuff back
very
to them.
much.
So that's awesome. So, all right, so get on our website, KSAT.com, and enter the contest. Show off your Fiesta spirit, decorate your house, and maybe you can win some prizes. You can't stay out and party too late if you stay in the hotel because you got to get up and have breakfast. Can't miss that, right?
Right.
That's
Sounds
okay.
good,
We can still enjoy the decorations. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
All right, real quick over to Justin Horn, full forecast. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, we're looking at some great weather right now. It is going to be a little toasty this afternoon. At the moment, 72 degrees, calm winds, but these numbers are jumping up quick. We'll be in the 80s here very soon. Humidity is also trying to come up some. So far, it's been okay, but you'll notice it tonight for sure. No cloud cover here around Bexar County. Temperatures in the 70s as you go out west. There are some high clouds starting to stream in. 70 in Rock Springs, 73 Del Rio. Few of these high clouds will work across the sky today. No big deal. Still lots of sun, and those temperatures will still make it into the upper 80s, close to 90 later today. Temperatures fall into the 70s tonight, and all these mornings in the 50s and 60s, well, they go away because we've got humidity starting to stream in now, too. Dew points are in the low 60s right now, not too bad, but by tomorrow morning, dew points are in the 60s, even 70s. And so that's going to lead to some drizzle, I think, maybe some patchy morning fog, too, on your Saturday, and then it sticks with us over the weekend. So that means Mother's Day is going to be humid, too. Just a heads up, heat index is going to be a real thing probably on Sunday. We mentioned some of those thin high clouds. There are actually some showers out west, out in the Big Bend region, out near Fort Davis and Alpine. The energy, though, is just not going to bring us any rain. Just maybe, again, some of those thin cirrus clouds. Some showers up across parts of Oklahoma. But really, the pattern at the moment is quiet. It starts to heat up a little bit next week. And here's what we're thinking. So 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, we've got some drizzle, some cloud cover building in. And then by 8 o'clock tomorrow, this model does show a storm coming out of Mexico. That is possible. If you can get those storms to fire up there in Mexico, sometimes they can cross over towards Eagle Pass or Del Rio, but they will likely die out pretty quickly. And then Sunday morning, we're back in the clouds, and then partly cloudy skies Sunday afternoon. A couple showers off to the north and northeast of San Antonio with a frontal boundary. That front sinks south. By Monday, our rain chances start to go up because this front will be in place, and it stalls out. So that gives us some more chances Tuesday into Wednesday. I think Tuesday is actually our best day for showers and storms. We'll have to watch for a couple of strong storms, and there could be some localized spots that get some good heavy rain, but it's just too early to tell where that will be just yet. So here's the 7-day forecast. 88 degrees today, 88 on Saturday. Some morning fog and drizzle. Slight chance of a storm on Sunday, but the better chances arrive Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday. And temperatures do cool some, low 80s by Wednesday. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, it is game night for our Spurs as they look to snap a 5-game losing streak. Yes, that hurts just to say that. They are playing in Sacramento tonight, taking on the Kings.
Hurts hearing it, too.
Yes. Game time tonight is 9 p.m. West Coast start, and the Kings are still kind of in the mix for the play-in round. Spurs, 1.5 games above New Orleans, so this is a must-win right here. If there was any game that's a must-win, got to take care of business tonight in Sacramento.
7 games left, including tonight?
7 games left, including tonight. Yes. Got to hold on. Hold on, guys.
You think the Spurs know that? They do.
I hope so.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
I hope so. Yeah, definitely. Everyone's good to go except Derek White and Trey Lyles. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. Go Spurs, go.
Yes, go Spurs, go. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Our crews are back for the news at noon. We'll see you in a few hours.
Bye, guys.